Hello! So the idea of this project came to me when I looked at all my colored pencils and thought, this is a mess. I want more organization. So instead of just buying a container to organize them in, I decided to make one. I grabbed, I like to save the oatmeal containers that our oatmeal comes in. And so I grabbed a couple of those and then scrounged around in my messy craft supplies for something that could work as the sections inside the container. So I'm just in my scrapbook paper trying to find something suitable. I thought of cardstock, but in the end, I ended up going with the backing of one of my scrapbook paper books, because it's just a piece of flat cardboard. And fun fact about cardboard and me, I've made lots of things out of cardboard. So I've made a play kitchen, which I will tack on to the end of this video, a picture of it. And I've made play houses out of ginormous cardboard boxes. The Unikitty from the Lego movie. That was a Halloween costume made out of a cardboard box. So yeah, I have lots of fun with cardboard, and yeah, cardboard's a great material to make things out of. I like to save the oatmeal boxes because they're really good containers for the kids' Valentine boxes. They're fun to make Valentine boxes out of for school and stuff. I needed to organize my pencils to figure out how many colors I had and what colors were going to go together. So I kind of did warm colors together and cool colors together, and then kind of neutrals together to try to see how many could fit into each section. Sadly, I cannot have a section for every single color, so they have to be combined together. Just gluing those sections in with my hot glue, taking off some crusties from it. Once those are all nicely glued in, we'll get into the design. I ended up just designing on one of these containers that I'm making, because this video took me a long time to finish. Obviously, I'm still working on it, and it's been 1.5 years since I started this project. It just sits in my basement, mocking me. What happens is I get bored of doing something, and so I'll stop for a little bit, then come back to it. That's why it's taken so long to finish this. Now that they're nice and secure, we're gonna put them both together, and you can see them side by side. When they're side by side, they kind of look like robot eyes, so if I wanted to make a robot head, this would be a great start to it. I have no idea why I put the lid on. I didn't use the lids at all. Oh, now I'm just putting some masking tape around the rim just to give it a cleaner edge for painting. And then we're gonna go in with a white base layer. Now that base layer is done, we're going with the design. I decided to put my penguin family on the one that I'm designing because I didn't even do a design on the second one. But just going in, drawing my penguins in. So I have a digital drawing of this penguin family, which is just my family. It's me and my husband and my 5 kids, all as penguins. And my digital drawing was really cute, and unfortunately I cannot find it anywhere. It was one of the first drawings I ever did digitally it was on my other iPad, and I did not save it anywhere else. And then I gave that iPad away, and I cannot find this drawing that I did. And I'm really sad about it. So one of these days, as another video, I will go in and I'll redraw that drawing from memory and try to get as close as I can to the original, because it was a really cute drawing I did of my family and how kids can be when you're trying to take a family picture, because it was like a penguin family picture. One kid, is poking a kid, that kid is crying because they're getting poked, one kid is tattling, and the 2 younger kids are being held, and it was just a super, super cute drawing that I really miss. So coming back probably weeks later, looking at what I've done, trying to decide what to do next. So in this part of the video, I've also switched locations. I was working upstairs in my house for the first part. Now I'm downstairs in my house. And the craft area in my basement has changed quite a bit since this video has been done. It used to be at the bottom of the stairs. Now it's kind of more towards the window for some more natural light. And you'll see as this video goes on that the camera work gets worse and worse. In some parts you can't even see what I'm painting because the object is below goes below where the camera is pointed at. So just things to work on in the future to make sure what I'm working on is always visible. Like I said, can't even see what I'm doing right there. Just painting some blue on. Can't even tell what's happening. did end up putting some gradients on these penguins to make them more dimensional. Finally going with those faces, and as when watching this and seeing it, I can see myself putting these faces on, and you'll see at the end that I just kind of skip a lot of stuff, but like they don't have their white signature penguin bellies on, and I was just painting the faces, totally oblivious to this fact that I didn't put on their bellies yet. So it's really sad, but I did have to redo most of the work on the penguins because I forgot to put on their white bellies. Finally, we made it to the end. As you can see, I just jumped right in the end. This project already took a long time, and I just wanted to get it done off camera so that it could just be finished. I did end up, fixing the bellies so they look like penguins. I hope they look like penguins. And I think it turned out really cute. Gotta get all those pencils in there. So you can see how it looks with the pencils in. And we'll see how long this container lasts. Obviously it is made of cardboard, so it probably won't last very long, but I do like creating things that are functional and can work in my craft room. And yeah, there's a really cute little family of penguins. Oh, little hand there to put some pencils in. There you go. Thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for many, many more.